Good evening, Pastor Bacon, Principal Grundy, board members, teachers, family, special guests, and my fellow graduates. I am grateful for the honor of representing the class of 2012 as valedictorian. We have come a long way since we first began our education at Bethesda Lutheran School. I remember when Stav and Rahul and I were 4 years old and longing to be the big boys and move to the big building. Well, tonight, with our graduation, we are leaving the big building as students of Bethesda. I remember when we imagined what it would be like wearing these robes, this cap, and holding our diplomas. That moment has finally arrived, and we are beginning a new chapter in our lives. As I was writing this speech and thinking about the years that I spent at Bethesda and how much I was going to miss not being here next year, I was struck by how important grammar school really is. It is the beginning of everything. It is the foundation of education. It is where dreams and ambitions are born. It is where we discover who we are and who we want to become. It is where our first friendships are formed. It is where we experience Jesus' love for us through the love and concern that our teachers give us. As important as grammar school really is, as we grow older and become adults, it is hardly ever mentioned. Graduation from grammar school is not perceived as a great accomplishment. It is not talked about in the same way as in graduating from high school or college. It is not even mentioned in our resumes, but if it were, the resume for the graduating class of 2012 would go something like this. Bethesda from 2000 to 2012. Learn to love God more than anything and learn to put others before ourselves. Learn to be intentional in all we do. Learn to be passionate about issues and ideas. Learn to be kind, thoughtful, and considerate. Learn to be respectful of others. Learn to embrace other cultures as our own. In fact, I learned to embrace other cultures so much that in preschool I was convinced I was half Irish. It took my parents about 3 months to convince me otherwise. We learned to be responsible, to be accountable, and take responsibility for the choices we made, good or bad. We learned to use a manual lawnmower designed in the 1800s. My arm still hurt. Learned the truth about St. Nicholas, and even learned a very useful skill, how to milk a cow. Thank you, Mrs. Williams. If we think about it, what we have learned in grammar school would be written all over our resumes. Respect, passion for what we do, accountability, responsibility, and good study habits. Bethesda has enriched our lives in such a way that any future goal will be met with success. Most of us know that in order to achieve a goal, we must be dedicated and work hard. Also, we know that none of our achievements were accomplished on our own. We have been blessed with the help and support of God, our dedicated teachers, and our loving family and friends. Through all of our difficulties and worries, they were there to give us assistance and encouragement to go on and pursue our goals. Thank you for taking care of our needs. Most of all, thank you for being patient and understanding with us. So tonight we say goodbye to grammar school years here at Bethesda, but not to what we have learned, because it will always stay with us. So now we look to our future successes built on the foundation of what we have learned here at our grammar school years at Bethesda Lutheran School. Thank you.